All right, it's time to actually do my final project. Let's take a look at 121, the rubric. So okay, so the purpose is pretty much all the same. Task: create a 5-minute video where wait, it's a video. It's a video this time. I don't have to write stuff this time. All of the other ones have been like you have to type on your keyboard. This time I get to do other things. Wait, I still need to create a script for this. Oh, I'm finally done. Now I just have to do it all over again. Except for this time I have to actually speak it and record all the lines. Oh. Alright, let's start. First off, how to prioritize. I have a lot going on in my life besides just school, so it is a very hard journey towards success a lot of the time. This is probably the thing that I struggle with the most with in my life, and I always seek to improve at this. This is really where I think I have put the most effort in, as I had to balance a lot of things not including this class, and Professor Cole and I have talked about this privately. This semester it really highlighted this because I thought I had everything down until a little bit into this semester when this class started, which put a lot more pressure on me than before the start of this class. I think now I know what I need is to not take classes that start later in the semester because I can better judge my workload at the start of the semester. This is important because I took on new responsibilities based on the workload at the start of the semester for the classes I was taking at the start, not based on the added workload with this class. All right. Actually citing sources, for me at least, was a really big part of it because throughout my high school career, I never really cited sources, I just used EasyBib. Ironically, I have just also cite my source with this one because this question or rubric requirement needs a quote unquote article or whatever an article is to function as a way to increase my grade or lower it depending on what actually happens. Otherwise, it'd be a waste of time. I've had a hard time with the whole sources thing, and I tend not to spend a lot of time on them because I'm lazy and I don't want to do it, and I've got other things to do. But I realized that being an English class, it might not be the best idea to fudge a bunch of sources just in the name of it being faster because I didn't really want to have a source issue on my hands. So that was a big problem for me, so I had to learn how to actually cite a source. You know, the old-fashioned way. This one's a bit of a weird one. Reading the title and the topics of every page is something that has helped me lighten the amount of reading I had to do because I cannot pay attention for 30 pages if I actually read everything. I've talked about this before, and it goes along with my entire theme of quote-unquote prioritization, if you want to put it that way. We might think alike in that case, if you're going to put it that way. The reading strategy was first talked about in my father's time in psychology classes and led to me talking about it in a discussion board, which was liked in some ways. This technique makes reading faster, as I mentioned earlier, as it takes out irrelevant pieces of information and prioritizes information that is necessary to know. This is kind of personal. I'm trying to learn how to learn. It's a weird and ironic duality considering the question of, or not the question, but the requirement of this prompt, which would be the what did you learn the most about this semester? For me, learning how to learn is always a process. Since I never really learned how to like study, for example. I even took a class on it, and I've gotten a little bit better. But in this class, I really didn't need to study. I just needed to do a bunch of work. Anyways, the more I go through college, I learn new techniques for it. I've taken classes specifically for this. as I said before. Uh, I mean, considering the essay I did on procrastination, I can test. I've actually tested this throughout this project that I'm making right now. I'm actually just I'm recording it, and um, I didn't know any of the other like projects I was actually doing for this semester. I did in fact procrastinate for like 5 to 6 hours, uh, just waiting, or not really waiting, but like I guess waiting for um, dates on other projects. So I knew what to work on, which happened to just be this one today. Uh, so the best one I found for combating like procrastination, which was something I learned um, with the like learning how to learn techniques, would be compassion. While I didn't really do it the way they did, which was you think you're a certain way and then you'll do it more. You'll not procrastinate as much, or you'll just say something about yourself that was more kind to yourself. But in my case, it was more, I'm already doing this. It's great that you're doing it. And that's why I'm here right now making this video. So that's about it for the like learning side of things.